Feeling lost. I'm sure that's something we've all experienced. If you're human, you've probably felt lost at some point in your life. And if I'm being honest, that's kind of how I've been feeling the last couple of weeks, especially the last week in particular. Um, I've just been feeling kind of lost. Kind of not really know where I want to be or what I want to do. I want to say that I'm so thankful for every one of you guys that watches these videos. Um, that watches all my videos, likes, comments. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate all the fans that I've grown over the last year and a half. Although we're not many, we are strong, and I appreciate you guys. 485 subs now, I think. Last I checked. I try not. I'm. That's a lie. I was saying I try not to check it that much, but I do check it every single day, multiple times a day. And I think that's part of the problem, and why I'm making this video in the first place, is I've just been getting so hypercritical of myself and my content and who I am that I'm starting to lose sight of why I started YouTube in the first place. And don't get me wrong, I'm having a lot of fun right now, making videos, putting them out every week, having a schedule for the most part. But I still feel, I don't know, I'm still not happy with where my content is and the channel as a whole. And that's on me, that's on me, no one else. But to be honest, the last couple of videos I've made, I put a lot of time and effort into, and they just haven't been doing as well as I've wanted them to. And that's just what happens on YouTube, a lot of the time, the videos you put a lot of time and effort and care into don't sometimes do as well. One of the things that I think a lot of small creators struggle to understand about YouTube, that I kind of pride myself on understanding, is that effort doesn't mean success when it comes to YouTube. Any big YouTuber will tell you that a lot of the time their biggest videos are the ones they put the least effort into. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't try. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't not put effort into your content. But it's kind of the way YouTube works. Yeah, I've just been feeling lost lately. Not only in my own life, which is something that I deal with on my own, and I don't, that's different. But also on YouTube. At the beginning of the year, or on December, the last day of the year, last year, I wrote in a notebook, which I have right over here on my desk. I made a list of goals, and a lot of them I've already kind of failed at, but one of them was post a video every single week for an entire year. And so far, I have done that. And I'm pretty happy with the way I'm doing it. And a lot of them aren't even bad quality videos either. They're actually highly edited, and I'm very proud of them. And I think there's some really, really funny videos in there. But I still just don't feel happy with myself and my content, if that makes sense. And I think a lot of that has to do with kind of my expectations going into this. Skewed expectations, I'd like to add. I don't know. I thought I would grow more than I have. And that's that's something I want to grow, I have a lot of bigger ideas I'd like to do with this channel, bigger projects, bigger videos, funny things that I've wanted to do for a very long time. And it's very hard to do that with the time I have right now, and the little time I will have later as well, Doesn't mean I'm going to stop YouTube. I'd like to make that clear. This is not a me stopping YouTube video, if anyone got that impression at all. Videos are going to continue every week as normal. I'm just not happy with myself with the content I've been making. As far as the content that I've been putting out, I'm happy with that. But as far as what it's done for the channel, I just don't feel like I'm putting enough in yet, Like I spend so much time editing, but I think myself as a creator, as an entertainer, it just isn't, it's not who I want to be or what I want to be. And I think that's one of the reasons that I haven't been as successful as I've wanted to be, is I still haven't figured out my spot on YouTube, if that makes sense. It's hard in the gaming world because gaming is the most oversaturated content on YouTube. It's the easiest to make. Anyone with a computer and a microphone, or no microphone, can do it. So you have to really find a way to stand out. And I guess I'm just struggling to find my place here on YouTube. And I'm just not getting the growth that I really wanted this year. And again, that's not complaining. That's just me not being happy with myself and me knowing that I can put more time and effort into it that I'm not. And that's one of the reasons I've been feeling lost, is I'm just frustrated with myself for being lazy and not putting enough effort in. And ultimately it comes down to, this for me is a hobby, and I want it to always stay that way. You know, I didn't start YouTube because I wanted to make money, or because I wanted to be famous, or because I wanted to be a YouTuber. I mean, I did want to be a YouTuber, but for me, it was more, I wanted to make things I was proud of. I wanted to do something with this creative passion I have. I think I've kind of lost, like last year especially, I kind of let myself get in my own head. And I stopped making videos because I like making videos, and I started making them because I felt that I needed to grow if I ever wanted this YouTube thing to work out, you know, which it might not ever, you know, and that's fine. For me, as long as I feel the creative spark, I'm going to keep making YouTube videos. I don't ever want YouTube to feel like, you know, be this pressure of like, you have to do that to, if you ever want to succeed. Because that just doesn't, I got burned out last year doing that around this same time, and I don't want that to happen again, and I kind of feel like it is. And so my goal, I just want to get back to making videos because I like making videos again, and that's my goal moving forward as I move into the next phase of my life, which is the last thing I wanted to talk about. I've just been feeling lost just because I'm kind of transitioning, getting ready to transition into the next phase of my life of becoming an adult, basically. And I still have pretty much no idea what I want to do after high school. I'm pretty much still lost on that front too. You know, I don't know where I'm going to go. And that also kind of scares me, is I don't really know where I want to go after high school. And that scares me. And that's why I kind of felt this pressure to get YouTube to work, but that's not why I did YouTube. And I don't want it to be like that. So yeah, lots of fun things happening. I just wanted to update you guys kind of how I'm feeling, what I've been going through. Nothing's changing. Videos are going to still be uploaded, obviously. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know how I'm feeling, and where I've been at, and kind of my goals to get out of this slump I'm feeling right now. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did, you guys are awesome, and I appreciate you guys. Make sure you subscribe if you feel like it, and check out next Saturday's video. It's going to be very, very, very funny. I think you're going to enjoy it a lot. So stay tuned for that video coming soon. But other than that, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.